Hello there. Welcome back to Movie Time with Chris. And today we are discussing episode 3 of Obi-Wan Kenobi limited series. This episode was exactly what everyone has been waiting for. This episode gave us everything that we wanted. This episode, yes. All right. So episode 2 of Obi-Wan left us with Obi-Wan finding out that Anakin is alive, that he survived the battle on Mustafar, and he's still out there, and you could see the look of terror and just emotions running through Obi-Wan's face when Reva tells him that Anakin is still alive. And the episode finishes with a cutaway of seeing Anakin, Darth Vader, in the back of the tank, just opening those eyes and seeing those Sith eyes, and you just loved it. This episode, we get to see more of Obi-Wan and how time has made him weak. His shutting himself off from the Force is not quite Obi-Wan that we get in episode 4, but he is nowhere near the Obi-Wan that we left at the end of episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. He's changed. He's defeated, broken. He doesn't trust people. He doesn't see the good. He only sees the bad. And I think that kind of ties in with I guess the Jedi way. I guess it's just the way he was brought up. The whole thing of it's either good or it's either bad. That's it. And Padme was telling him, there is still good in him. She saw it, but I guess Obi-Wan at this point, because of what happened with Order 66, he only sees the bad. And we get that in this episode. We seriously see that throughout. And he mentions it quite often, that people are bad, people lie, people can't be trusted. We see that with Obi-Wan. We definitely see a lot more with Reva, third sister. She's delivering these amazing performances, and I've got to say that any hatred or negativity that's aimed towards Moses Ingram is not deserved. It's not warranted. She's playing this part, and she's playing this part beautifully. I don't know, just people aren't good, like Obi-Wan says. And I guess we're seeing it in society today. But we're not going to get too political into that. We definitely see more of Reva and how she's blaming Obi-Wan for the Grand Inquisitor's death. And she wants the power like all dark side followers do. It's like Darth Bane's rule. There's supposed to be a rule of 2. One to embody the power and the other to crave it. Well, that's true. They all crave this power. That's what these sisters and brothers are, the Inquisitors. They want that power that Darth Vader has. And we see it, and she portrays it, and she's manipulating and calculating, and she's playing this part beautifully. I don't think that she's going to make it through the entire series. Or she'll make it through the series, but I don't think she's going to move on past the series. I think that this series will see her demise, but I don't think she's going to end on a bad note, which is, typical of the Star Wars way. People start out one way and then they change and they turn it to something completely different. Typically, it's bad to good. You know, we saw it with Kylo Ren. We saw it with Darth Vader. The only exception would be Anakin. We saw him go from good to bad. But I think that that's what's going to happen. I think that we're going to see her turn to the light. Um, Especially with the way that this episode ended, where, you know, they're trying to get Leia off this planet back to Alderaan, and Reva intercepts Leia right where Leia's supposed to meet the pilot that's going to fly her off of the mining planet. And I think that she's going to spend some time with Leia, and I think Leia, being the political savvy person that she is, she's gonna have Reva thinking, and I think we're gonna start to see the change. I mean, there's only 3 episodes left, so I think we're gonna start to see a change in the 4th episode. But I also noticed that, you know, with all the other Inquisitors, they all have the Sith eyes. They've gone, you know, complete evil. They've let the dark side take over, and she doesn't have that. So I don't know. Maybe she's not fully evil. She's trying to be. She wants to be. You know, she wants that power. She's like Anakin. You know, I want more, and I know that I shouldn't. Well, she wants more. I don't know. I think we're going to see a change there. The way the episode started with Obi-Wan kind of meditating and trying to reach out to Qui-Gon, I would say I'm about 99% sure that we're going to see Qui-Gon Jinn before this series is over. He's going to make an appearance as a Force ghost once Obi-Wan spends more time tapping back into the Force and getting back with that. He's going to reconnect with Qui-Gon, and we're going to see Qui-Gon Jinn back as a Force ghost, kind of guiding and showing Obi-Wan the way. But now let's really get into this episode. We got to see Hayden Christensen back as Darth Vader, and oh my god, every scene was just unbelievable. It brought a smile to my face. I was so excited to see it, to see the process that Vader goes through now of being essentially Darth Vader, being the character, what he has to go through with getting the arms put on and the legs put on and the whole suit and the process. It's got to be excruciating. He's battling. He's going through some stuff. He's definitely he's angry. He's in pain, and he's embracing it. It's what's getting him through. It's almost like a shot of adrenaline, I guess. But we see the ruthless, evil Darth Vader, the one that the galaxy fears, and rightfully so. I mean, he's on a level of Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, just an unstoppable force that doesn't care who or what is in his way. He has a goal, and he's gonna get it. It was so good to see, and to see him not just with his Force abilities, but with the lightsaber again. He's had his time. It's been 10 years. He's been in this form for 10 years, battled, and Obi-Wan has not. And we see it in this episode. We see them go at it again, and how Obi-Wan is no match for Darth Vader. Obi-Wan is struggling with the lightsaber, and Vader's just toying with him, one-handed. So many thoughts and everything running through my head. I mean, you get reminiscence of Empire Strikes Back, where Vader's fighting Luke, but Luke is no match for him, and Vader's just, one-handed lightsaber, um, while Luke is really trying. You see that here with Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan is just, not that he's not experienced, but he's out of practice. It's been a long time. I don't know, just so many great things about this. There's a scene where Obi-Wan's finally confronted face to face with Vader, and Vader is coming up to him and he says, "What have you become?" And Anakin replies back, I am what you made me, because that's what happened. Like, you left me to die, to burn on the lava planet, right on the edge of this lava lake. And this is what I am now. This is what you created. Face your creation. It was just such a good episode. It was such a good episode. To see Darth Vader back, to see them going at it. We're definitely going to get another battle for the finale. Quick prediction as to what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to see over these next 2 episodes, we're going to see Obi-Wan healing after this battle with Vader. We're going to see him get more in touch with the Force because he has to. His survival depends on it. There's going to be another showdown with Vader. And I think at that point is when we'll see Reva turn. We'll see her sacrifice herself to allow Obi-Wan to escape and go back into hiding. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that it's going to be at a point where maybe Obi-Wan gets the upper hand on Anakin. Because I'm thinking back to, episode 4. And, when I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. I think that's what's going to happen. I think with that quote from episode 4 where Vader and Obi-Wan are fighting, and he says, "When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master." I think there's going to be a showdown in the last episode of the Obi-Wan series where they're fighting and the battle can't come to an end. I think that Obi-Wan may use his patience and his skills to see an end to it, but I think Anakin's going to use his rage and anger to kind of force his way through the battle. Reva might see it that Anakin's going to win, intervene to help Obi-Wan escape, and that will be the end of it. And it's not going to be like, oh, there's a conclusion to this battle. So that's why when they fight on the Death Star, Vader's insistent that, this is going to be the end of it. I'm the master. You're the learner. Watch and learn. But yeah, it was such a good episode. It was so exciting to watch, to see Anakin Skywalker, to see Hayden Christensen back in this part. I think he deserves it. He is Anakin Skywalker. He is Darth Vader to us that grew up with it. So I'm excited to see what the last 3 episodes have in store for us and what they're going to bring. But what are your thoughts on Obi-Wan so far in the first 3 episodes? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Reva's going to turn? Do you think she's going to go to the light? Is she even redeemable with everything that she's done? Are we going to get Qui-Gon? What are your thoughts? Comment down below in the comment section. And make sure that you also subscribe to this channel. Ring the bell so you're alerted for future videos that we're going to do. Give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, stay safe and take care.